Kent Adams here with the Pulse of Spokane. And we have one of our friends come on every couple of months to talk about what's going on. And with his shop, and he has two shops now, okay? Larry Myers from River Ridge Hardware. And in addition to the family, we're going to talk with Larry right after this.
To help you be safe, Washington state law requires you to call 811 2 full business days before you plan, for example, to dig, drill, plow, pull from, or pound anything into the ground. Be prepared to provide the operator with the correct address, cross street, and the description of your work. You must mark the dig area with white paint. The operator will inform you of the utilities notified of your impending excavation. Wait for all their marks. Be safe and dig with care.
Well, Larry, welcome to our new digs. You haven't been here. We haven't been here but for a week.
Right?
Yeah.
I know. And I haven't. Where'd you move to? This is great.
Downtown.
Yeah.
And you see some of the paint on the wall, including our green screen. Where did we get that?
From River Ridge Hardware, yeah.
Of course. And the one thing we love is that we can take in a sample or whatever, and you guys can mix it up. And so we appreciate all that you guys do at River Ridge. But it's more than River Ridge today, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I'm looking on Facebook, and all of a sudden, what was this, a month or so ago? I'm going, Pete's Hardware out in the valley?
Yeah.
And you bought it.
I did, yeah. So Peter's Hardware, actually, third generation, pretty much the oldest Spokane hardware store, started in the middle of the Depression. Can you believe starting a business in the middle of the Depression? And so just a lot of the same values that River Ridge has. Customer service, get greeted at the door, make sure that customers are taken care of and happening, and then leave with a smile on their face. And so Peter's Hardware does a great job of that.
Yes, I've been in there before, years ago, and good staff and good people. But what's it like all of a sudden doubling your space by adding a location and what were you thinking?
Right, exactly, yeah. No, I still have some hair. And
it seems a touch grayer.
Exactly. And I've been kind of a master of a multitude of things. Yes. So it came with an awesome little back south building in the back parking lot.
Okay.
And so my goal is to make that potentially a garden center. But I had to have a place to park a forklift because previously they were just hand unloading out of a little van and things like that. And so I went and purchased another forklift, which was, boy, that's like trying to find a used car today.
Really?
So I ended up buying a brand new one and upgraded River Ridges and put our used one over at Peter's, which is perfect, but I had to increase the garage door sizes just to be able to get a forklift in.
Yeah, because you don't want to leave it out.
Yeah,
No.
And so and then we just put new flooring in at Peter's. We had some of the old flooring from in the 50s, so the old squares, and
yes.
So now it has really nice updated and gives a look of kind of like the flooring that we can actually get for customers, which is cool.
Good.
And
good.
And we're going to increase product and pretty much come close to about doubling the product in that store. Yeah.
Now, what's the size compared to River Ridge?
It's about half.
Half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a hair under 5,000 square feet.
Okay. Now, if I remember right, parking in the back?
Yes.
Okay, because you're right there on Sprague Avenue.
Right. It's on Sprague. Enter off of Pines and First.
Okay.
And then come kind of sandwiched between Dave's Bar and Grill and Ichabod's.
Yes.
And so been there in that area since 1934.
Wow.
And it just has a lot of history, and it's fun. And the question I get asked all the time, are you going to change the name? And no, the name is,
people in the valley know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know why?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so, right now that's not the plan. We like the name Peters. We're going to keep it Peters in the Valley.
Okay.
And it's just under my corporation of Summer RRH.
Okay.
And basically now brother and sister of River Ridge Hardware.
All right. I've got to ask this question because sometimes when we buy a new business or start a new business, they think we're crazy. Are you crazy?
Well, I think you have to be crazy to
Yeah.
be self-employed,
Yeah.
and I think it's just looking at long-term vision. There's just a lot of avenue for, having, well, let me see, I can get that out of my other store and bring it right over to you, and I can
Right.
get it to you the next day. And so it kind of adds to that customer service
Yeah.
where it's really hard to have everything in one store. And yeah, we have a lot of stuff, but by having two stores, if we're out of one place, I probably have it at another place.
Right, right. Let me ask this question. Are you having fun?
Oh yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
I am very blessed with the employees that I have.
Oh, yeah, you've got great people.
I couldn't do what I was doing without the strength and support that I have at River Ridge.
Okay.
And even the employees that are at Peters that really know the customers and are accepting the change.
Right. I think today, with all of the big corporations out there, most of them having done quite well during the pandemic the last year or so, we can think of the Amazons and,
Sure.
and all the others, and even the Ace Hardwares and so forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The big guys.
Yeah.
I think we all want to patronize the locally owned companies, the ones where they, even if they don't remember your name when you walk in, know you though. I'm not one who remembers everyone's name,
Sure.
but I know that. I know him. I know
Right.
her,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's important today, probably more than ever.
Yeah, and we've been very blessed. Our community has really come around us, from back during Christmas when our Christmas trees were stolen.
Yes.
And how they came around us on that, and I try to give back in every possible
You
way
do.
I can in terms of supporting school events to auctions that
You're
come
really
up.
neighborhood
And-
store.
Yes,
You know?
exactly. Uh-huh.
Exactly, and I think that's important. Something's coming up here pretty soon in another week or two, week and a half, Father's Day.
Yes.
Anything special going on?
Well, we have some sales going on. There's always a multitude of different tools. I have never met a dad that wouldn't want a new tool.
Yeah.
I mean, in fact,
Even if they can't operate it.
right, they would rather have a Milwaukee knife that can cut the tie off before you give them the tie. Just saying. So, and we have those.
I love it.
So,
Yeah. So now would be the time to get there, though, before you run out of some of the select kinds of things, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of fun stuff too. So,
Yeah.
and if you're wanting to get your dad something that you can do with him, heck, we have rubber frisbees that you can throw in the house to some of the old wooden boats that run off of balloons,
Oh,
And-
wow.
And then,
You've always done that. Had the kind of the off brand isn't the right word,
Yes.
but kind of the off item, haven't you?
Right. Yeah.
Do you
Iconic.
pick those yourself?
I do. So-
Why did I know that?
So if I think it's fun, I think it's good to sell.
Yeah.
And because I'm a kid at heart.
Yeah.
And so
don't ever grow up.
Right, yeah,
Okay.
exactly, yeah,
I mean,
there.
we only get one time at this life, and we got to have some fun.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I love, Larry, what you're doing. You've really taken it one more step up at River Ridge Hardware in the Shadle Park area and so forth. But now out in the valley, and you're being true to the legacy of the shop out there and adding to it. And I really urge folks, this is a good guy, okay? Go see Larry and his shop and his people. You can't walk in and not be helped.
Thank
Okay,
you.
because sometimes we just are afraid to ask that question and look stupid. And you guys are probably used to stupid people coming in, but I mean that in a good way, And
There's never a stupid question. You know, it's I get funny questions of I need this little bendy thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I got lots of those.
Yeah, but what is it going to bend? Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So we have to get a little more detail. So what are you using it for?
Yeah. I think it's great. Larry, thank you for all you do. Thanks for being a sponsor of several of our programs and so forth. And it's still okay to come out and buy some plants, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Great time. We got hanging baskets. You know, a few dads out there might not like, actually might enjoy a hanging basket. And, and then take it a step further. Get a watering system set up for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Larry. All right. River Ridge Hardware and
Peter's Hardware out on Sprague and Pines.
I haven't been to Ichabod's next door, but I've been to Dave's.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then River Ridge Hardware on the corner of Garland and Driscoll.
Yeah, great.
Yep.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for watching the Pulse of Spokane, everybody. Have a good day.
What? You haven't been to the library lately? Stop in today and see that the library is more than books. Spokane County Library District facilities feature on-site technology, including...
Thanks for watching. Ask the host a question, recommend a guest, or check out any of our other programs on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or SpokaneTalksMedia.com. Sponsored by Local 29 Firefighters Union, Well Dressed Walrus, and Homes for You.